Hi, and welcome to the latest edition of Activities of Daily Living with Musa. Quick introduction, my name is Musa. It's been about 5 years and 9 months now since my stroke in 2012. And one of the things I like to do is to help educate and raise awareness about activities of daily living and the possibilities for stroke survivors like me to go on to live fruitful and healthy and enjoyable lives post-stroke. I'm here at the Westgate, Las Vegas, where the motto here on this pillow, as you can see, is retreat, relax, renew, and rejoice. And this is just sort of one of the perfect themes for being able to take some time out to rest and rejuvenate. I've lost about, depending on the day, between 75 and 80 pounds below what my weight was in 2011. And here I'm just going to do this video to show you what my morning routine typically is, whether I'm at home or away, as I am now. I try to do some exercises in bed, so I'll do a very quick summary first before I go into the detail on each of them. But I do use a Fitbit, and I use it to help track my steps. When I'm at home, I try to make sure that I walk 5,000 steps on days when I'm not in the gym, or 10,000 steps when I go to the gym. And I tend to average about 70,000, between 65 and 70,000 a week. So that averages about 10,000 a day. So without further ado, here's a summary, and then I will go into more detail on each of the steps. First of all, when I get up in bed, I do crunches. So I do 200 on each side, 3 sides. So here we go. So starting with the right side, do 200 crunches this way, and then go to the middle, same thing, 200 crunches, and then go to the left side, 200 crunches, and then I do a sideways plank. I hold those for 30 seconds each, 2 reps, and then I turn around and I do a regular plank. Hold that for 30 seconds, 2 reps. I stretch my legs, both of them, 30 each. That stretches the quad muscles. And then after that, I get up and I prepare for my push-ups by going to all 4 sides on each arm and knee. So back to the middle for 10 seconds each, back to the rear, right, come back to the middle for 10 seconds, to the front left for 10 seconds, back to the middle, and back to the rear left for 10 seconds, and then back to the middle. And when I do my push-ups, I do 200 push-ups, and this is a typical push-up on my fist. I'll do 100 of those, every morning. It's not the most beautiful push-up on earth, but this is the summary. I'll do the detail when I run the full video. After the push-ups, I come back and I do the 600 crunches again, 200 on this side, 200 in the middle, 200 to the right, when I complete those, I stretch using my TheraBand. TheraBand is a simple elastic band that you can get on Amazon or anywhere. And I stretch my legs in 3 directions. First for 30 seconds this way, 30 seconds this way, that's my affected leg, my left leg, and 30 seconds this way. And then I do the right for 30 seconds this way, 30 seconds this way, 30 seconds this way. When I'm done stretching, I should feel a good stretch on my calf muscles and my triceps. I think that's what they called. When I'm done with those, I do Russian twists. I start with these just to stretch my arms, but I really get into the Russian twists, going this way and that way. I do 200 of these, and then I retreat to do the final reps, which is crunches with my legs up this time, and I do, wait for it, I do 2,000 of those crunches every morning. And those actually, all of that routine tends to simulate about, when all is said and done, because the Fitbit doesn't know any different, it can tend to simulate about 3,600 steps. So check the number with me. There are 600 crunches before the push-ups, 600 crunches after the push-ups. That's 1,200. And then 2 reps of the Russian twists at 200 each. That's 1,600. And then I do the 2,000 crunches with my legs up, which I learned from the Mass Maritime soccer team actually back in Buzzards Bay in Mass. So that ends up being about 3,600 steps according to Fitbit in its mind. However, I do try to get to the steps, the 5,000, the 10,000, etc. But I can say that MyFitnessPal has been very helpful in being able to track my meals. I've logged into MyFitnessPal now for about 1,430 days or so, 1,420 days if you would. And then the Fitbit, obviously, as I said, is very helpful. My scale at home, Withings scale, is a smart scale which interacts with both Fitbit and MyFitnessPal, and all 3 of those together are tools that I use in my activities of daily living to help maintain a good diet, maintain a good weight, maintain good healthy exercise. And so from my situation to yours, I hope this is helpful to you, and I hope that whether or not you're a stroke survivor with limb disabilities like I do, or weakness in your limbs, and in my case obviously the left. As you can see, I can stretch my fingers on the left hand when they're relaxed. When I do all of those, it tends to help keep me grounded, keep me on a routine, and I hope this has been helpful to you. What I should say at the end of my routines is I typically say my morning prayer and thank the Lord for all of His mercies and goodness to my family and me. So thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day, or as we say at Mass Maritime Academy, have a Buccaneer day. Peace.